Straight away, I say it. I just wanted
good morning, Dee.
Thank you. I just wanted to say good morning to everybody, and thank you so much for joining us this morning. I really do appreciate it. How our worlds have changed, that we can be talking to one another from all different parts. I am recording this session, so if anybody objects to that, please do let me know. We are hoping to utilize some of the recordings for a marketing purpose. For those that don't know me, my name is Dion Collett, and I'm from Take Note Reputation Management, and we represent Africa Albida Tourism in South Africa. And I would like to introduce you to Tessa Berman, who is from the Responsible Traveller. Hello, Tessa. So lovely to have you with us.
Tessa.
And
hi, Tessa.
Imogen, who is with us from Getaway Magazine. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us.
Hi, Imogen.
Hi, Imogen.
Hello.
Nomi, hello. And we have Wendy Bourne joining us from Harare. And then we can't exclude the ladies that work so hard in the background. So I'd like to introduce you to Emma, who looks after all of the social media for Africa Albida Tourism. There's Emma popping her head round the corner. Hello, good morning, Emma. Emma looks after all the social media for Africa Albida Tourism, so please go along onto their different social media platforms and share. She will be posting some stuff about this morning's session. So please join us please go onto those sessions and share them and help us spread the word about Africa Albida Tourism and what they have to offer. And then we have Martina. Martina is behind the scenes as well, and she's the lady that coordinates all of this for us and sets us up and makes sure everybody's in the right place. Morning, Martina. Thank you very much for all your hard work. Last but not least is our man sitting at the watering hole. You can see the watering hole at the back there is Arnold. Arnold is the general manager of Victoria Falls Safari Lodge Estate. So he will be welcoming us into his properties and what there is on the estate to offer. Good morning, Arnold.
Good morning, Dion, and good morning, everyone, and welcome to this tour session. I'm excited to be hosting you here at Vic Falls Safari Lodge Estate. And yeah, as you can see behind me there, we've got a beautiful watering hole. And this morning we just did a big head of elephants that were wallowing in the water there. And yeah, so we've had a fantastic morning. And we're looking forward to join with you and share with you a bit of who we are and what we do here. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
So tell me, Arnold, what's been happening during lockdown? How have things been going up there?
Dee, to be honest with you, this lockdown has been an eye-opening period for all of us. We've had to learn quite a lot of new things, and we've had to plan and reorient ourselves and take into cognizance all the new protocols that have been recommended by the World Health Organization, our Ministry of Health, and government regulations that have come through to enable us to be able to operate this environment in a safe and health manner for both our staff and our guests. As you can see, I'm wearing a face mask. You can hardly see who I am, isn't it? So these are some of the new protocols we've had to put in place to ensure that all our staff are tested for COVID-19, right from the kitchen staff, all the front of house, basically all our staff to be tested so that we can be able to open. And we've been open actually and receiving quite a significant number of local guests within our estate at the Vic Falls Safari Club, which is currently open. So, and also at Lokuthula. So we're quite excited that we've had to adapt so quickly to this new normal. And it's been rewarding for us because we've had to learn a lot of new things, a lot of things that make our environment and our work area safe and healthy for all of us, our guests and our staff. So yeah, we're quite excited. We wish all of you guys could be here. As you know as well, this year, the Vic Falls has been at their max in the last 10 years. So it's been amazing. We've had opportunities to also go to the falls as industry to take videos and photos of how it is at the moment, and also share those with all the marketing teams and all our agents And also we've had to do quite a number of in-house activities here, which has been quite inspirational for us. And we're quite excited about what we're doing at the moment to make sure we comply with these COVID restrictions.
You do know that you make me jealous every time I hear that. Going to see those falls in full flood must have been absolutely amazing. So my heart is there with you, believe me.
Thanks, Dee.
Let's take this time and show everybody a little bit about what you're talking about at the falls. Just bear with me as I share a video with you all.
And as it is now, it's really early in the morning where we're trying to actually capture sunrise over the mighty Victoria Falls. I'm one of those privileged guys who's born and bred in this town. And since I was young, I've always been coming to the falls, and each and every time I look at them, you know, they differ to me every day. And I did work here when I was a bit youngish, and when even we went to school, we would actually come down here on school trips. And now here I am. I'm still coming down to the falls, bringing guests to see this wonderful waterfall, which is one of the world wonders.
Well, this is actually our first time seeing the falls, like at this time of the day, in the morning, before sunrise or at sunrise. And it's amazing. It's really exciting. The view is just perfect.
Birds ever enjoy the sort of life that human beings do, and hence the establishment of this restaurant, which we then call the Voucher Restaurant, and that's where we practice voucher culture. Right.
This is scary. I'm nervous, as you can hear. My voice is shaking. This is round 2. Zip line.
3, 2, 1. Whoa! Yeah, buddy.
I'll do this again.
Never.
I'm just kidding. I'll just do it.
Just like you just.
So this is like kind of our light summer hot weather ale. It's only 4.6%.
This guy looks like it.
Yeah, amazing sunset. I think the sunset you get in Africa is as amazing river sunset actually. It was epic. Evening, gentlemen. Welcome to Makoko Restaurant. We have a beautiful herb-crusted sirloin. Thank you, awesome. Fortune telling.
My advice for anyone coming to or intending to come to Big Falls is be ready to stay for about 6 days at least.
6 days at least.
And the national park, it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place.
Well, my advice would be stay at the Victoria Falls Safari Club. The rooms and the service there is amazing.
Perfect 10. Well-deserved 10, actually.
So what do you think? It's definitely a place that offers so much up there. Is that something I can smell? Is there somebody missing, somebody bringing you something special there, Arnold?
Early morning, do you know what we do it here at Big Falls Safari Club? We have Chef Simba coming through with our morning cookies and what do you have here, Chef Simba?
Morning, Chef. Somebody told me you didn't have breakfast this morning, so
yeah, I was waiting for you, man. Waiting for you.
Spoil you a little bit. Right?
What do you have here?
Okay, awesome. We have freshly baked blueberry muffin. We've got a multi-grain croissant, buttermilk scone, going with a berry compote and some cream fresh. Enjoy your breakfast. Yeah.
Thank you.
Morning, everyone.
That's what they're all about to snack on. Bit unfair of them sharing with us here, isn't it?
Would love the croissant recipe. Unbelievable.
Not a problem at all. Awesome.
So tell us, Simba, what else is what other areas are there that guests can enjoy on the estate?
So basically at the estate, we are, we're spread across. We've got 3 fantastic restaurants to choose from. Obviously, we've got the Safari Lodge, we've got the Safari Club, and we also have the Boma restaurant. And so all these different areas offer a different dining experience, and guests staying here have the option to eat at any given night. So if a guest's here for 3 nights, they can literally have a different dining experience the whole time. Obviously, with the coronavirus and the impact that it's had, and especially as a chef, it's really been sad not being able to come in the morning and make sourdough bread and do all these things that we love to do. So our team of chefs are itching to get back into the kitchen, and we already have. The club has opened up, so we were fairly busy last week. And we do expect once borders start to open up, then we get a bigger inflow and the international tourists coming back. I'll just talk briefly about the style of food. At the club here, there's more attention to detail, more kind of fine dining, but we also try to infuse a lot of local ingredients. That's our kind of philosophy here, and that farm to table situation. So we are connected with quite a few small farmers within Victoria Falls, where we get a lot of our fruit and veg and supporting the local market. And then at the main lodge, we have a fantastic bar up there, Buffalo Bar, fantastic for sundowners. Lunches there are very kind of casual. Dinners as well, not so much on the buffet, more a la carte. But now, obviously, with everything going on, we've been very busy trying to organize everything in accordance to the World Health Organization specifications, the tables being spaced out. Our chefs have gone through training. We've installed sanitizers in all entry points, the use of gloves, masks as well, and just a register as well of our staff and their movements in terms of contact, just to minimize the spread and, you know, to protect the guests and to protect the staff as well. I think that's kind of the fear when things open up. So we've been busy trying to ready everyone with all these different things so that when we do open up fully, we're all good to go. And then lastly, I'll just touch on the Boma a bit. Boma was more buffet style. It's a really interactive day dining experience with live entertainment, but that buffet element, obviously with everything going on with COVID, we're going to do away with that in the time being, and go for more kind of family style setting on the table. The entertainment's still there, but obviously reducing the number of people at the Boma itself, but similar experience.
While you're chatting about the Boma, let's show everybody what the experience of the Boma is all about. So other than the food, what else is there to do on the estate, Analt?
Yes, John, thanks for that question. I think we are the most fortunate estate here in Victoria Falls in that besides all the activities that do take place in town, we do have a number of activities that guests can actually experience while they're here. You can actually experience the voucher culture, which you did see in the videos there, where every day at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we do feed vouchers as a conservation effort. And this activity is actually a complementary courtesy of us as Africa Albida Tourism. And for most of our guests and agents, actually, they need to be aware that when they dine with us for lunch while watching the vouchers, actually $1 of the new experiences goes towards voucher conservation. And this is quite an important part of who we are as Africa Albida, that we want to look after the environment that we operate in. So it's a very important activity that happens. Like I said, it's complementary. So it attracts guests from all over town that are staying even in other properties. You can also do a Sudili hide. We have a hide here in our estate, which is right by the watering hole where I was showing you that I saw elephants this morning. You can actually go in there and be able to watch game at a close range, which is also one of the activities we offer here. We also have a nature trail within the estate where guests can actually go on a walk with our internal guides, and they can be able to do bird watching and just experience nature and walk within the estate. We can also do a guided game drive with one of our world-renowned guide, Charles Brightman, who is also a well-known conservationist who runs our anti-poaching unit, which is one of the organizations we support for the conservation of our wildlife within Victoria Falls. So he also does guiding for game drives into the national park, so guests can actually experience that. And like you saw in the video there, we have our own in-house guest, Zulu, who can take people as well to do the guided tour of the Victoria Falls. Because you can't come here and not experience the Victoria Falls. So yeah, those are some of the activities we can do here, and a lot of other activities that we can actually organize on behalf of guests, ranging from game drives, boat cruises, You can also go and do the high wire and all those activities that to take place in Victoria Falls. We can actually arrange those on behalf of guests from within the estate.
That sounds amazing. Let's show everybody where one would stay when you're doing all of these different activities. Today we're showcasing Lokuthula, which is one of the products on the estate. So that is Lokuthula, and it's an ideal destination, especially for South Africans to travel to. It is, once the borders are open, a really lovely place. There's a self-drive. You can see the vehicles there. It has a small self-catering section to it as well, and is one of the products available on the estate. We are going to follow up with an email that will give you all of the links to these little videos that we've shown you. We will send you a copy of the protocols that Anant was referring to earlier today, as well as the hashtag, which I'm also putting on the chat, which is Victoria Falls Safari Experience. So please do go ahead and assist us with promoting tourism up to the Victoria Falls area. Are there any questions, Tessa or Imogen, that you might have?
When can I go there?
I thought exactly. I just wanted to ask, in terms of the restaurants, do you guys cater for vegetarians and vegans and all those other dietary requirements?
Yes, we do. I will also give the opportunity to the chef to answer. We do that. You will notice that we are at that stage in our operation here where our chefs are hands-on as they meet guests to understand their dietary requirements, their dining experience options, and also be able to tailor-make. If guests have got specifics of what they want to be able to eat, we are able to do that. And the chef is always in touch with guests, talking to them about their meal requests.
That's so nice. That's amazing. Because often I've been on, like, I don't eat meat, but often I've been on a trip where it's like, I don't eat meat, and it's like, oh, well, and it's so awkward. So it's so nice to hear that you guys are so hands-on with that. That's awesome.
Yeah, sure.
All right, ladies.
Dion, how big is the self-catering section at Lokuthula? I mean, what's the capacity?
We do have 31 units, and 22 of those are 2-bedroomed, and the balance being 3-bedroomed. So we do have quite a lot of them that can actually take good numbers. And in the 2-bedroomed, they can take up to about 6 people. So a family of 6 can be able to be accommodated there. In the 3-bedroom, they can take up to a maximum of 8 people. So again, if you're looking at South African families coming down, driving, we have all the varieties to be able to cater for those needs. Yes.
Super. So we were there, oh gosh, probably 20-something years ago when our kids were little. So very, very fond memories of Lokuthula Lodge.
It's beautiful.
Fantastic. Thank you. We look forward to hosting you back.
Oh, and we are very special memories.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah.
All right, ladies, thank you very much. Thank you for sharing your morning with us and giving us your time. We really do appreciate it. It's so nice to see your faces again. And we will be in touch. Roxanne will drop that email off to you a bit later this morning with all of those details. And if you have any other questions or anything that we can assist you with, let us know. But hey, together in tourism we are. So let's help get those borders open and get people traveling back up to that area.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Dion, and thanks everybody.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Sure.
Thanks, Imogen. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Arnold, can you just stay online for me? Sorry.
Sure.
Hey, Wendy. Oh,
Morning.
how are you?
All good.
How
All
are you?
good. Hi, everybody. Can I
Hi,
quickly
Wendy.
say something?
Yes.
Just two things, and I know Arnold and Simba, you sort of have to wear masks, but it's it's really difficult. And in fact, one of the things they tell you with masks, don't touch your face.
I know.
And both of you consistently touched your masks to move it because it's uncomfortable. So, Nami, I don't know what the protocol is here, or Dee, but to start off with it saying that you do it, but because of the interview, we're taking it off.
It's not something that we can force, and they are in close proximity to one another, so it's better for them to keep it on. I don't know if it's because I've heard them often talking that I can hear them clearly, and I've got used to it. I don't hear a difference, but from
I think it needs to stay on as well.
Yeah.
Because they're sitting so close together. We've tried.
Okay, then try not to keep touching your face.
Yeah.
I think that
the problem is it does move.
And then
as you talk,
yeah,
slowly
it's moving
it's
up
moving
and down
down,
like
right?
this.
So that's
But I agree with you, Wendy. I think what we'll try as much as possible to make sure we don't
sit on your hands.
constantly touch